Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at Star Traders Frontiers. This is a space sci-fi RPG that the goal of the game is to be a captain of a starship, doing basically whatever you want to do. It's an open world kind of thing where you can be a bounty hunter or a pirate or a trader or a diplomat. The universe is yours. You choose at the beginning of the game what kind of path you wish to take. You will customize your crew, you will customize your ship, you will fly around and do whatever things you feel like doing, taking on missions, or maybe just flying around and killing people. There's an immense amount of depth in this game that I was not expecting when I first looked at it. It is in early access now on Steam. It's been there for about half a month. It has been developed by Trese Brothers, Trese Brothers, is who is developing and publishing this thing. They've got a few other Star Traders games out there, and this is the most recent of the bunch. Let's go ahead and try this thing out and see how it goes. Basically, we're going to be running a ship, being a captain, which I've always wanted to do, so let's do it here. Now, we're going to choose what kind of a captain we are. Do we want to be a pirate-style kind of captain? You can see as we choose these different styles, it gives us different attributes and different skills and a different kind of ship, a different sort of contacts. These are the folks that can give us quests. Almost think like EVE Online, where you're going to have quest givers giving you jobs, and depending on who you are and who your contacts are, depends on the kind of missions that you will receive in the game. We can be a bounty hunter if we wish. We can be a smuggler if we wish. We can be that's the one I made. Test. You can come through here and you can create your own template. You can decide which one of these is the most important to you. Well, obviously the ship is the most important thing. And you can kind of rank these things, and you can come in here and you can choose what you want to start with. Do you want to start with a tiny little scout? Or maybe you want to start with a guardian interceptor? Or maybe a dragoon cruiser? All these different options here as you select your humble beginnings as a captain. I started out with a basically like the pirate, essentially. I picked out actually the same ship as what they have there. We can choose what kind of contacts we want to have. We'll go through that. Actually, we'll do that real quick. It doesn't take too long. We'll speed through here. So a ship obviously is the most important thing. Skills are probably going to be an important thing to have. Attributes would probably be a good idea. So let's pick our ship out. We're going to go with not the freighter. That's ridiculous. We're going to go with I had this one before, and it was quite nice. I mean, the Dragoon Cruiser, however, cost me a lot of money. Basically, it cost me everything. I put everything into this Dragoon Cruiser, but it's a mighty ship. Quintessential bounty hunter's ship. All engines and guns, the cruiser forgoes subtlety in favor of raw firepower and durability. Carries 36 crew. Now, those crew that we are putting on the ship, we're going to be able to pick these crew. They're going to have names, they're going to have abilities, they're going to have equipment. An incredible amount of depth for a game that for this kind of a thing. So we've got that kind of ship. For skills, we can choose. We got 15 points to put into our skills. We can choose. Do we want to be a pistol guy, maybe a rifle guy, a blade guy, evasion? These are going to be like our ground combat skills. We also have personnel skills for while we are on board the ship or on the ground. I'm going to be a decent doctor. I think be all right. Well, maybe we're going to be an intimidator. Okay, change my mind. We intimidate, folks. We're going to choose we got to go blades, I think. We go with the swords. We're a captain that carries around a sword. Yes, we are. And we're going to put a few points into tactics, maybe a couple into stealth. That'll work just fine. We'll drop one off stealth, put it into evasion. Okay? Now let's go with our attributes. We're going to be, well, strength seems to be an important thing. Let's go with some strength, a bit of quickness, maybe some fortitude. Do we want things like charisma, wisdom, and resilience? Maybe a little resilience. Charisma? No. We can get as low as we can go. Maybe a little more quickness, so we can wield that blade. There we go. And that one's already done. We are a level 2 pirate. Is going to be our experience. That's probably fine for me. We have all the different options here. And interestingly, depending on what you choose, depends on the kind of options you have on a planet. I was messing around with a couple of these. I've been playing this game for like an hour now, and I've only really scratched the surface of what is here. If you want to be like I don't know, something like a trader, a merchant, then you have the option of doing a lot more tradey sort of things when you're at a planet. If you want to be a pirate, you have options of doing things like blockading planets, which is rather interesting. I'm thinking maybe the bounty hunter, though. Maybe we try to find someone to go hunt down, or do we want to be like a smuggler? We'll just do pirate, because that way we can show off the combat nice, and it's a nice quick way of jumping into combat and showing off some action. Contacts. Now, this is our 5th priority. So we only get 1 contact here. This is going to be the people that we know in the galaxy. And these folks are going to be the ones that are going to be giving us quests. So do we want to have someone that we know as a politician, who you can see he's an ambitious friend who can often be better than one with a comfortable seat. And they give us certain missions and certain different kinds of missions that these folks will give us. I think maybe we want to go with something like we could pick maybe a smuggler. Like we're a pirate, but we also maybe can smuggle some things on the side. Well, that seems all right. I'm okay with that. We're not necessarily the good guy. This is going to be the what kind of template is this? I don't know. We're going to be a bad guy, so this will be the bad guy template. Okay. Yeah, save that template. So now we can choose this one and jump on in here. And now we have to customize our character. Now we can select our map, which will give us just a random seed, a map seed. We'll just do the basic one. That's fine. Change our faction. Now there's all these different factions that are in the game. These all have different sort of political things in the game, depending on who they're at war with, who they are having trading issues with, who we even know. And depending on who we pick, it selects what they're good at. So the Kadar Syndicate obviously are very good military and spaceport folks. We've got these folks have a little more maybe with trading. Thulun is going to be more the money-making sort of folks. Steel Song Clan. Peace is an illusion. Well, that sounds okay to me. Difficulty, we'll go with normal. Is fine. And I'm not going to manually assign talents. I'm not quite sure what that does. I'm not going to touch it. Now, we're going to pick our face amongst the many, many faces that we have in here. And we can be a female as well if we want. But we will be a man. That guy's fine, I suppose. We can change our uniform and be somebody that's not bad. That's pretty cool. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, yeah, I'm like a pirate. I've got a sword. Okay, yes. This is Captain Grievous. No, this is... No. This is Captain Nook. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're going to build our universe here very quickly. Or our galaxy. Now, here we are. We're in the Garrick Void. Now, there's a bit of a story that runs through this thing. The interesting thing about this is you don't have to do the story. It's just sort of a thing that if you want to play the story, otherwise you can just do the open-ended thing and do what you want to do, which we're going to do today. I'm not going to spoil any sort of story stuff. If you want to follow that, if that is your thing, then I'm not going to mess with any of that. Essentially, we've been given the deed to become a captain and someone. We've been given a rank of importance, basically. Now, we have a crew. This is sort of randomly generated who is on board your ship at the moment. We can come and we can chat with them if we want. In here, in status, and in the captain's log. Nope, not that one. In the crew button. You can see these are all the folks that are on board our ship. All these folks have different individual things to them. Like L here. We can see, we can actually give her skills. She has already leveled up. We're going to make her an engineer, I suppose. Give her here you go, be an engineer. We can also give her equipment. We can see her stats. We can give her equipment. We can give her different looks. We can give her the different jobs. We can see her talents and select theirs when she levels up. We can give her those as well. But let's not get carried away. Let's just worry about playing the game. So there's my ship. There is I don't think a ship has a name. The Dragoon Cruiser. We can name it what did you call it? The Dragoon. There we go. The Dragoon is ready for some fighting. Now we are up orbiting the planet Lloyd. We've just gone and we can see the planet Lloyd. We've got 2 different star bases here on the planet. We have the Omega Bastion over here. I think these are our people. And we have Grimfire Peak over on this side. You can see these are just telling us different things about the planet. I'm not going to go into details about it because I don't know half of it myself. Let's go ahead and land over here. So welcome to Omega Bastion. There is 200, is population, I don't know. Population what? I'm not sure. But we are now here at the spaceport. We have one of our people that we know, our contacts, is here. We have Matthias Locke, a smuggler, level 7. So we can talk to this guy and get missions if we wish. First, we'll take a look at the station, though. We have a starport. We can come in here. We can maybe load ourselves up with some fuel, which we will do there for $8. We can repair our ship if that is necessary. We can upgrade our ship if that's necessary as well. Say we want to, we got 15 grand. Say we want to maybe get a better plasma cannon. We lose this plasma cannon. Maybe we'll pick up something. I don't think I have enough for anything really too great. Replacing the Imperator PC-1. Can I get an Imperator PC-2? That one's 7 grand. A level 4 plasma cannon. Sure. We want the Commander PC-1. purchase. There we go. We now have a much... I don't know if it's any better. We have a different gun now on board our ship. So that's something. Now, let's go and take a look at the spice hall. Now, this is like the tavern. In the tavern, sometimes we'll get, like, rumors and things. We can also pay the wages of our crew, if we need to do that. We may pick up some recruits. Say some folks maybe die on some sort of piracy mission or trading mission. We can hire some folks and bring them on board. We can send our folks to the spice hall to sort of, boost morale. That's kind of a thing. And if somebody gets hurt, we have a doctor here as well. Also, the exchange is where we can purchase and sell goods if we want to. We can see these guys are offering me scrap, which is not really a very good deal. It's 13 bucks. On average, it's 15, so we wouldn't make much if we traded this stuff and sold it around. We can see the demand here in the station. There are illegal things. There's also things that need permits around. But let's have a chat. Try to get into some gameplay here and have a chat with our contact, Matthias. Mr. Locke. We can ask for some missions. We can do some black market sort of stuff with him. We can trade in intelligence data. Let's see what this guy's all about. He's the Steel Song, which is us. He's living in Omega Bastion, which we are right now. He gives us 10% better mission payment. Alternate steps in missions is what this guy does apparently for us. Half the stuff I don't know what I'm talking about, so just follow along here. And we can see also what he does. And he also has different ratings. He also has different ranks in influences with our faction and with us. Whether we get the missions, we do the missions properly, we get influence. We can use that influence to maybe become a fighter for our faction, or become a some sort of traitor for our faction. That's where that comes in. But for now, we're gonna see about just getting a job. Let's get a mission. So, proving your character. My charter is quite new. You are an unproven captain, so for now, I will only offer the simplest of missions. All right, I'll take it. He wants me to head out and pick up a transport case from a friendly Steel Song world and return it safely to smuggler to him. So we got to fly out to Z-Talk with the transport case and come back and give it to him, I guess. Okay, sure. We will do it. Excellent. So now we have a mission. So let's go back here and go into our missions tab. We have this one right here. Return shipping. Compelling passenger. That's the newbie mission everyone gets. You pick up some important person and you drag them around. We're not going to do that one. We're going to skip that. That's story stuff. Return shipping. We got 30 weeks to do this job. Let's go here. So we're going to set our waypoint up to the... where are we going? Z-Talk. Z-Talk is where we're going. Now, we can go ahead and just set the waypoint this way. We can also do it this way like we did right there. So we're going to go to fly to Z-Talk to pick up a case of something and trade it around and do our mission here. So let's go ahead and hop out into orbit and then hop back into space. Now, I get out of here. This one. So we have two different kinds of maps. We've got the regional map, I suppose is what this one is. Oops. Nope. Stop. Wrong button. We are in the regional map here. We've got different planets hanging around this way. We can also go even further out if we want to go to the big space map. And these, each sector, I suppose this would be a sector of space, has a waypoint. We can use that waypoint to jump to different sectors in space. We got Fifth Pass over here, which is where I was playing at before when I was playing the game. We've got Halperion, we got Brian's Corridor, we've got Cadrino Belt. You can see all the different flags. These are different factions that live here. Where the factions come on in. Faction politics. We're not going to get too much into this, but we are the Steel Song clan. We have a trade ban with Devaltos. We don't like those guys. We also have an alliance with Moklumnu. And I suppose those are, I guess, our buddies, I suppose. So, yeah, that's some of the... You can see the politics of all the different folks out there. Some of them we don't know very much, so we have no idea what's going on with them. As time goes on, we would learn that. But we have a current mission going here. So let's make sure we go there. And it is in our space, I believe. In our... yeah, it's right here. So the squirrely one, that's when we lock our waypoint, it sends us there. So let's fly there and go pick up that case. We're going to send it back to that guy, drop it off, and get a smuggling mission done. You can see some things are going on here with folks. I'm not quite sure what's all going on here. Failed electronics test. What's happening there? I don't know. Hey, listen to me, says Darius Faut. Okay. We do have a crew. We can actually talk to our crew if we want. We can consult our officers, and they're going to tell us. Mostly this is a tutorial thing. It tells us, this is what you do when you're in space. You can patrol. You can patrol and help out your forces fighting maybe pirates around. You can blockade the thing and maybe shoot down some merchants. You can spy on the thing, which I had a mission last time where I had to go and spy on somebody and return with my intel. So yeah, these are my crew telling me, thanks everybody, you hush. We need to go to, where was it? I don't know. Where's this guy at? Here? There it is. So let's click on this one. We want to, are waiting for us on Z-Talk, the transport case. We're on a world friendly to smuggler Matthias Locke and picking up legal cargo. Legal cargo, no big deal. Now we can schedule a stately meeting, petition for a diplomatic visit at the palace to retrieve the transport case. We can do a smoky spice den. Our local aliens have reserved a room in the spice district where we can have a quick and efficient meeting to complete our business, or just do it later. Well, but no need to bring out the red carpet. We're gonna have a nice chat in a friendly bar. And there we go. We now have it in the cargo. It was a nice brisk and brief chat. We have gained some rep with Steel Song. We got some rep with Matthias Locke as well. It's only taken us 3 days so far. So now we have a case in our inventory. If we want to fuel up, we can do that here as well. You can see our fuel bar is a little bit on the low side. So we can go to the starport and gas up. And if we need some repairs, we can do that as well, which apparently somebody damaged the officer living space. We'll fix that up real quick. And, of course, upgrades, I showed that before. Let's go into the spice hall. This little red blip is telling me some things. It's telling me probably to hire some crew. I guess we are short. We can fit 4 more people on board our ship. We're not going to do that. I think we're good, though. But somebody get hurt? What happened? Drevin, what did you do? But you're hurt, too. What happened in this ship? Must have had a bad day flying here. Okay, so now we have the case. We, I think we're in good shape. We'll just go ahead and set off and go have a chat with old Matthias. We can check the exchanges. Maybe there's something we could buy here. We could buy some things here. Like there's some hydrogen fuel here. Quite cheap. Methane fuel as well is quite cheap. We need permits for all this stuff. This would be an example where if we were good rank with the, what are my people were called? Song folks, then we could get permits to be able to transport this cargo. But we're not traders. We're pirates. We'll buy some fuel. We'll buy, I don't know, we'll just buy five things of it. Because I plan on filling my cargo with something else here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and set out back into orbit. We can go check out this one over here if we want. We're not gonna. Yeah, we'll wait. Let me see what's going on over here. No, nothing too exciting over here. I went to one before, and it was like this unexplored land. We could go do some exploration sort of stuff. Not this one. So back into the map view. We're going to go ahead and fly back over here. There's the gate to take you to the Hyperion Abyss. You can see these jump gates here. Was it this one? Yeah, Lloyd is where we want to go. So let's head back to Lloyd, and we'll deliver our cargo. And Lloyd, not Lloyd, but Matthias will like us a little more. And then we can do some piratey things. Just a moment. We'll pirate it up. I'm kind of eager to try this ship out because this is a much more fierce ship. I want to see if we can destroy some things. Okay. Let's land over here and have a chat with. We'll do this one. Turn this thing in. Meet him at the spice table. That's completely fine. It's legal cargo. We're gonna make $9 grand if we do this. Meeting is brisk and brief. What we accomplished, our business without trouble. We made $9 grand for our part. We got a better rep. And all that. So there you go. There is a basic mission. Very, it really reminds me of EVE Online. You know, the basic EVE, baby missions where you go carry things around, you get some money, you get reputation, that sort of thing. Really any game, I suppose. Now let's do something interesting. So let's go and let's go get in a fight. So here's what we're going to do. Here's my ship. My ship is very nice looking. We saw, I'm going to not deal with too much of this, but as folks level up, we can even change her name. Lizzie Seath, we can change her name to something if we want. We can change what she looks like. We can give her better jobs. We're going to make her, I don't know, be a gunner, I suppose. Raking fire. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and do that, Lizzie. Okay, now you'll see where this will come in handy in just a bit. We can even change her gun, or her weapon. If we want to change that to being like, a gun, a proper gun, because only person on this ship that carries a sword is Captain Nook. No one else does. Captain Nook has a sword. We can give him a different sort of suit if we get some of those. We can give him some special gear. Do I have some of that? No. None of that. Okay, well, let's go kill some things. Or try to anyways. So let's go break into orbit. I'm going to stop here real quick and see what's going on. No, nothing here. Okay. To the map. Well, there. We're going to... Now we have different options. We can patrol. Maybe a defensive, defend and protect local ship traffic as friendly favor to the local navy, so make our people happy. We want to raise our reputation with the song folks. Maybe we want to blockade. Hunt merchants and smugglers as you raid the shipping lanes to dodge the local navy. So this would be bad for our people. Or we can spy on the place and get maybe some valuable intel, which if we were maybe at war with another nation, that would be what we would be doing there. We're going to blockade because we're going to do something... We're a pirate, dang it. Now, here's how the combat works. It plays out very... for now, it's card-based, but then it goes kind of Darkest Dungeon-like, I suppose. You see it here in a second. Now, we're going to... It's going to be one of these things. We're just sort of assessing the risks right now. We'll blockade. It'll pick one of these things. One of these is going to happen. And it's going to be the bad one. A deadly mistake in working the complex system of the starship threatens multiple lives. And we passed the test, though, so it took some time, but nothing really happened. It nearly killed some folks, but nothing bad happened. We're doing it again. Blockade. We want something... We want, like... This one. Yeah, there we go. Could be a pirate or a merchant or the local marines. Let's get them. We got a blockade. Somebody came in. A Javat military officer suddenly lights up our sensors. Let's fight him. Okay, so it's going to be us versus a Clan Javat military officer right here. I don't know how good he is, but he is preparing for attack. So are we. We don't surrender. We're going to fight them. Now, here we go. Here's the combat screen. We've got a few different options we can do here. We can move. We got move options, weapons options, and talent options. We can move. We can, say, advance on the guy. We can fire our weapons. Most of these are not in range. They have ranges, for instance, of 1 to 3. You can see it down there in the blue box. We are at range 5 right now. This is the ship, actually, I was using on my test game. We're at this fancy one over here now. This one is a range 1 or 2. We're going to stay back and just fire the Hellfire torpedoes. And now if we want to do something like maybe we want to bombardment under continual attack of an enemy ship struggles to return fire. If any ship weapons hit, this crippling attack causes problems for them for the next 3 turns. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that talent. We have more if we want to do. If we want to move in, we can do that. Yeah, we can move in. That's fine. And let's end the turn. So now it's going to sort of simulate the combat here. So you can see he is firing at me. He did a bit of damage. I fired back. I missed. He's doing more damage to me than I'm doing of him. We are both advancing. And we are much closer now. We're going to advance some more because we're going to board this guy. Now, we are out of range for our torpedoes. Now, those are only range 4 to 5. But we also have the Phoenix Lance, and we have this Commander PC-1, one we bought. Let's use it. We can fire both of those things on him. And let's... Instant combat allows a boarding attempt from range 3 or below as gunners give... Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's board him. Okay. In turn. I was hoping to board him anyway, so we can do some sort of long range. Oh, that was pretty nice. 169? My. Did we proceed to board, Captain? Here we are. We are now boarding. Now we have to select our boarding party. Captain Nook obviously boards every ship. But we're going to bring Lizzie along. We know who Lizzie is. Thea Moses. We can see all sort of folks down here. We've got Callie, who is a swordsman expert. We've got gunners down here. We've got a pistolier here in Tana. We'll bring Tana along. And we will bring, oh, I don't know. Most of these guys are like, you know, not proper fighters. They're like officers. We don't want to bring them. We could bring a doctor. David Billings. No, you know what? We'll bring a nobody. We'll bring a old Michael. Okay, we can rearrange them around here. Darkest Dungeon, like, I suppose. And let's start this thing up. We can only bring 4 folks along. So here we are. We are all lined up, ready to fight. So Tana gets to go first to roll initiative. She has a choice of doing a pinning shot in crew combat, crippling pistol attack, successful hit, pins the target and causes problems for them. Or we can just do a regular open fire and just start shooting at folks. We're going to try to pin her back there. I think. Pistolier, soldier. I can't reach you. Let's hit let's hit Darren here. There we go. Oh, Darren's dead in one shot. All right, Lizzie is going to do a short burst on... Right. I want you to move and get in. I don't want you to move in front of him. Just. Yep. I want Nook to make sure that he can attack. I'm not sure if his range is 1. I'm assuming it is. But never mind. Never mind. Just just do nothing. Just sit there and do nothing. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how to pass your turn. Pass. There you go. Good job. No. Oh, I guess. Okay, so maybe melee can reach more than one square. Okay, burst fire attacks 2 targets with some damage. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna hit both these guys. Oh, there we go. Nicely done. Now let's slash. We're gonna slash her. It's gonna be sword on sword. There we go. None of that. None of that. Oh man, Nook's gonna die. Okay, good job. I'm curious if I die. Do I lose the game if I die? I never tried this before. I never tried losing before. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. This is this guy back here. We're gonna fire at those two. We're good. Well, not nicely done. I want you to switch places with Nook. There you go. Now you do your just open fire. Just take her out. She shot your captain. You deal with her. There you go. Good job being fodder. Ow. Nook, it doesn't feel good. All right, let's do a... I guess we could run away if we wanted to. We're not going to do that. We're going to slash and take her down. There you go. Nicely done. Now, let's go with a pinning shot. We're going to pin him down. Okay, nicely done. Ooh. Okay, let's go with a burst fire. There we go. Nice. Yeah, slash that guy and take him out. There you go. Okay, now I want you to just sword burst and take her out. What do you mean? Huh? Not in valid position to use this talent. Really? Can you heal him? Okay, luckily we got an autosave in there. The game froze up on me. I couldn't get out of the thing. It is early access, obviously, but autosave surprisingly brought me back right here. So, Michael, let's just go ahead and just do the old burst. There you go. What happens if Nook dies? I'm not entirely sure. Now, can you burst her now? Not in valid position, so you can't do this. Let's just move back here. I should have probably just healed you. She is not feeling well at all. Let's go ahead and do the burst and end this. Okay. Enemy defeated. Victory. Now, we get to choose what our orders are. Our combat crew launched a devastating boarding assault and were victorious over the enemy defense. We may choose up to 2 boarding aftermath effects. Sabotage the ship, panic the crew, use a boarding talent from our combat crew. Of the enemy, none survived. Our squad still has 3 standing, minus the captain, so I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen here. We have a crew report of how everyone is feeling. Captain Nook, a level 2 pirate, was defeated during combat, but survived. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so now we can just leave them, or we can sabotage their ship, which is strike from the point where we scored a victory will cause damage and maybe disable the cargo hold. Or we can just panic the crew, which makes them worse for 4 turns. Let's just sabotage the ship. I guess we can do both of them, can't we? Yeah, do everything. And then depart. Okay, now let's get back in here. And let's keep on moving in on them. And just start doing some of that and some of that. And boarding is no, let's just do the target lock. Keeps them from getting away and hurts them a little bit more. We're gonna fire away. We'll see if our boarding party succeeded. They should take some hefty damage here. I don't see the... Well, I'm not sure if that worked or not. Let's go ahead and continue doing these things. All 3 of them can fire on them, and we can go with bombardment, sure. Now you can see their health is quite low. That is really damaging. We gotta make sure we take these guys out. My sabotage apparently didn't do what we wanted it to do. All the effects that they have on them as well. Let me go ahead and keep on doing what we do here. Ship steering buffs the ships with plus 15 range change. I don't need to escape, but we can do some failsafe protocols which will take off the these problems that we're having at the moment. So let's do... Yeah, we'll do that one. We don't do defense. We're a pirate. There we go. Swing and a miss. Nice. Oh, that was some damage. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Now I guess we can try and go in here and board him again if we wanted to. But no, we're just going to keep on fighting here. Not entirely sure how that works and why it works that way. Why boarding doesn't just immediately stop it. I guess we just send our crew in, do a bit of damage, and then get back out more of just a quick hit rather than a take over the ship sort of thing. What? Crippling hit took out our engines? We failed? We were defeated when our engines were destroyed. The extremely hostile Clan Javat military officer has claimed victory. What? No. Demoralized. Okay. Well, that's not good. Well, we're still alive. Yeah. Well, I was hoping to rob them. Once you succeed in a combat like that, you can just take their cargo. On the test game I took, loads of illegal cargo. I sailed to a different ship. I flew to a different station, sold the stuff off, and I was filthy rich on my test game. Anyway, this is Star Traders Frontiers. It is available on Steam Early Access. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.